to go to tonight. So sorry about the other
All right, we're
night.
live.
I should have done
And
that.
we are live.
And, Night Terror Collective is here at an old Southern hospital. We can't give away the name of the exact location because of the rules and regulations here. It's forbidden.
Forbidden.
So I'm going to let you have this for a second.
Oh.
I'm going to let Jason give you a little bit of info.
Yeah, we're in the backwoods of Arkansas.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're not allowed, like she said, to say where we're at or what the name of the place is or anything like that. But it is I can say it's an old TB sanitarium. I can say that. So,
Hey, Brad.
So with that, how would you say the size comparison is to Waverly?
wow, it's man, I wish I could show you guys that really outside picture of what we're dealing with here. But it's a massive building. And Waverly, I mean, it's yeah, I wouldn't say half the size. I mean, it's somewhere around that. It is definitely a smaller version of Waverly. It's designed the same way, kind of, with the big old long, stretched hallways and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's got plenty of room for lots of different teams if you wanted to tackle this building at the same time.
Right. Well,
Much
I will
how
say
we
this.
did
I
at
mean,
Waverly.
sorry, go ahead. What were you saying, Jeremy?
I was saying much like how we did at Waverly.
Yeah, I will
Right.
say this. I mean, for the location that you're at right now, I mean, one thing obviously that's different from Waverly is obviously they've kept the building in good shape. It's modernized. You guys got the electric lights. They've obviously kept care of that. I mean, taking care of that building.
Well, we have electricity on the first floor. The building is still in active use on the first floor only. It has offices on it, so they use during the week. But the rest of the building has no electricity or anything, and it's completely dark. And it's just exactly the same conditions as Waverly. It looks the same almost as far as the hallways and everything like that. So it's really kind of designed the same way. And we've tackled this building before. It was a couple of years ago when we came here the first time, and well, I guess it was like 2018, 19, somewhere around that, I say. But 2019. And then it was really kind of our first big investigation. So we're just a bunch of newbies tackling that building, and then to get to come back here and then communicate with the same spirits that we left some open communication with. That we're kind of excited about that.
Okay. Now, I'm
Sounds
sharing
really
this
cool.
out, by the way. So
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now too.
Yeah.
Didn't something happen that night?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of things that happened the first time we were here. One of our guys got, I guess, assaulted by a spirit, and he took off out of the area. Back up here, yeah, he got grabbed grabbed in the leg, and we had it. We were using a visual of the SLS camera. We got it at the same time that it happened, so you can see the spirit grab his leg, and then you see the guy take off on the camera. So,
oh
wow.
Yeah, that's on our page somewhere. So if anybody wanted to look that up and try to find it, but it's pretty cool.
I definitely would.
Well, 3 years ago, it's probably buried way down there.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to go through like video after video to find it.
Right, and it's like I said, it was really kind of one of our first ones. So we've come a long way since then and been a lot of different places. So it's
No, if it's one of your first ones, so we can just keep on scrolling until it stops, and then just kind of go from there.
Right.
What's up, Greg?
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, and then like I said, we got Jesse and Rosie over here, Jesse's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing experiments with equipment. If y'all want to see, we're like getting stuff ready to see what works best with what. We're going to do the SS method with the piece that he was just telling you guys about, so we can use that piece of equipment for that method. And then he has a lunchbox speaker thing that we're trying to hook up to my S box that we're going to use with that. And then we have this, which I got from him. also around Christmas time, and it is a music box, and there's a motion sensor on it that is triggered in the dark. And this, which is the pair of ears, and you hook up headphones to it, and it magnifies sound with a very sensitive microphone so that you can hear ghosts fart, basically,
Almost, yeah.
or other people that are in the building at the other ends.
But yeah, we got some cool gear. We're gonna try our best to check out. But should be fun.
Yeah.
They're just still trying to get everything set. I keep going out in this hallway, but it's kind of dark.
About, do you know the square footage of this building?
No, not right offhand. Actually, let me see if it. We have some paperwork here. It might actually say it on there. I'm not sure. See if it says the square foot of this building, but I'm not sure if it does. I know it does. I know it does online. If you look it up on Facebook or YouTube, I know it's out there because I've seen it on there, but I just don't remember what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, I posted some pictures earlier on my Facebook page and on Not Terror Collective of the building, so you can kind of get an idea how massive it is if you want to check those out.
I saw those pictures. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've been pretty busy all day, so I haven't really had a chance to go through Facebook.
I actually saw them during 13th Dimension, Jerry. It's a pretty impressive building, and I do like, especially like that one photo shot you guys took of it in black and white. That is a very eerie, that makes it very eerie looking.
Right.
I've got another picture to show you.
Oh, geez. Here we go. This ought to be good.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
I'm waiting.
So, apparently, you had somebody else standing behind you.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? What the hell is that? Wait, what is that? The hell is that? Wait, I can't see too. Oh, wait, what the hell is that?
It's like some doctor. I don't know.
Okay, that I have no idea who that is.
Brad, right there. Brad, he sent that to me.
Brad sent it to you?
Yeah, he sent that to me. I just started laughing. I was like, "Oh wait, no, that's not how I'm supposed to react." Oh my God! Ah! You know, that was funny.
Oh, Brad just sent it to me. Now this I can see up close. This I gotta.
Yeah,
I gotta see.
I'm not really even sure who or what that is.
That's fun, and I love how it's like right above my name.
Yeah.
So crappy a job, it's funny.
Yeah.
You're damn right, Brad.
Yep. So you guys probably don't know what we're getting at here. So supposedly during Supernatural Talk last night, Nick had somebody standing behind him, and a new viewer from Twitch started going all crazy and everything, and said, "Didn't you see that behind him, behind the guy on the left or right, wherever he was at?" And after about 20 minutes, she finally sent me a picture. She found me on Facebook, and she sends me this picture. And don't get me wrong, it was bone chilling.
Yeah.
First, then once I got past that, I was like, "Wait a minute, this looks like Samara from The Ring." And now it's like everybody is thinking, "Oh, Nick's got an attachment," and this,
I thought so. I thought so too, because I knew I was at a location. I was at a location where there actually was an apparition that actually looked just like Samara from The Ring. Like this was the real thing, and that was out in Kent, Ohio. And that was only 2 years ago. And I actually thought this thing somehow attached itself and somehow followed me home and finally found me after 2 years. So It was scary. It really. I mean, no. Normally, I'm not afraid of this stuff, but when you have an attachment, especially for an entity like this, it would have been bad. That would have been bad.
New
No, but
stock.
it's just Nick Stalker. And I like his comment for it. Don't hate me because Samara gets jealous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
So
Yeah, go
Brad
ahead.
messaged me last night after the show, and we're just kind of going back and forth on this, and we concluded that it definitely was photoshopped, and I made some kind of comment is something about people not being very smart. They don't
Yeah.
realize that they're using a very iconic picture that should be easily recognized. And then during 13th Dimension tonight, somebody had mentioned using a ghost app, which I didn't think about.
I didn't think about
And
it.
it
Either.
wouldn't take anybody with any skill at all to be able to do that. And then somebody mentioned something else that I didn't think about either, and I forget what it was. But that girl got her kicks, that's for sure.
It wasn't, but I kind of already picture me looking back at it that she was probably laughing her head off, but that wasn't so funny.
Yes.
Yeah, cosplay, yeah, but it wasn't.
Hey, Jason, are you guys starting now?
I was getting ready to.
Okay.
I was just going to say I saw a comment somewhere that said something about our gear that we're having.
Yeah, it was Brian O'Barr.
Yep.
Said, "Hello, everyone, man. That gear looks awesome."
I was just going to say that, if you're looking for that kind of stuff, anybody watching that, check out, Jesse with dsghost.com and then look at his stuff he's got for sale that, he makes everything himself. So it's really good quality stuff.
I've been trying to get some of his stuff, actually.
Yeah, I never got a chance to visit his booth at Fear Fest. I wish I did, but I just didn't get a chance to.
He makes some really good stuff. We got some of his stuff, and then he sells a lot of it.
Yeah.
And then we got see if it works. Huh? We don't have it on. Well, there was a music box there. We got a couple different music boxes and stuff we're gonna try. But,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I think Rosie's got one in her hand. We're gonna try.
Yes. Just a pair of ears we're going to try with the headphones, and you need to use muffled headphones because it gives, sound pollution out, and it keeps it out from, distracting whatever you're doing. This one is the one I wanted to show it to you. These don't interfere with each other.
Yeah.
Well, this one's
Show
off.
that again, Rosie.
Yeah, show that again. I'd like to see that.
Black coffin is called the pair of ears, and it has a microphone on it that's super sensitive. You know how people have those things with a megaphone on them and they spy on someone with it? That is what this does.
Okay.
But what's the yellow thing?
The yellow one. What's the yellow?
That one is a music box. I'm going to turn it on and show you.
Okay.
Oh, Don't Fear the Reaper.
And I picked that song specifically from JC from These Ghosts. You picked the song clip that you want downloaded into the.
I can't hear you over that phone, over that music.
Yeah. You
Hey,
pick,
hey,
almost
Rosie?
looks like a minion.
pick your customized. You pick your own song to be downloaded onto the piece of equipment, like whatever song that you want, any song you want.
I got two things I got to say about that. First of all, I love the design, the colorful design to it. And second, if you're choosing Don't Fear the Reaper, my only advice for you for that song is it needs more cowbell.
It's totally customizable. You can get the colors, whatever colors you want. You can make.
That's really impressive.
Well,
So
looking at that, it reminds me a lot of a minion.
It does. I picked this color though. I wanted yellow.
I would have it black with like gray streaks on it. That's how I would picture if I had one of those.
I probably have a blue one.
Blue.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing, guys?
Well, no, actually, no. Pink.
Pink?
Yeah.
Why pink?
Because I don't think anybody else would have a pink one.
No, I'd have purple and pink.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jeremy would just have pink, though.
No, I'd have purple and pink.
She's got a point there.
We're gearing up, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Something to make it stint.
Brad, I know, is going to be joking. He's got more up his sleeve. Hey, I just got some new cat bowls actually tonight.
Jesse makes some too, called orbs.
Oh, is that right?
Orbs.
Yeah.
Orbs?
got one?
I
Yeah.
got cat balls from Jesse.
You got a,
He had them.
oh, I got.
She has one and then some
Well,
of
Yeah, check.
okay, so some background on Jesse. Is he like an engineer? Does he really dig in and create
I got the
stuff,
wicker cat ball.
Yeah.
or what is his technological background?
Yeah. Actually, he's standing right here, so he can probably answer that better than I can.
Oh, is
Okay.
that is that what he was talking
Yes.
about? Are those the orbs?
So when it comes to building this
wicker.
stuff, what is your background? Are you like are you an engineer or what do you do?
I didn't know anything about it until I got tired of spending money at Ghost Stop. And
Yeah.
huh?
You're good. Good.
Oh, no, I've never done this in my life. I started about 3 years ago and I just started tinkering until I figured it out. And I just started creating stuff that I wanted to, that I would use in the field and that I would want to use. So I did that. And then people just pretty much started asking me to sell it to them.
Yeah. Go check out his
Okay.
website.
I already did.
Huh?
Oh, you
I
bought it.
already
You bought.
did.
Oh, okay.
She bought some orbs.
Oh, there you go.
So those are the orbs you were talking about, right?
Yeah, just like sort of like the cat ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much like it's just a different design.
Right.
It's got wicker.
Yeah, and you can basically, the concept was like with the cat balls, once the battery went dead, people were frustrated because they had to buy more. So like with this, you just pop the battery sensor in there. You take the old one out and you pop the new one in and you just do that. And it costs I don't know, it's like $2 or $3 instead of spending $10 every time or whatever.
Right. Dawn, looks like
I
your
can,
cat.
I can just take this light thing out
Well, I
and
do.
replace the.
Maybe we can talk about this later on, but I do have an idea for a piece of equipment that I have never seen that I think might be beneficial.
Okay.
So
Don,
maybe we can talk later on.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Don, looks like your cat is really drawn to those orbs.
She likes the camera, believe it or not.
She wants the attention. She wants to be part of the panel.
Deesghost.com, right?
Deesghost.com.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's DEEZ ghost.com.
Yep.
Yep. Go in there and check it out. It's got some awesome stuff.
Don, I didn't know your cat was going to participate in the live panel too.
Dude, every time I'm on one of these, she jumps up here and gets on camera.
In
Every
case
time.
you can hop on there.
What's your cat's name?
Penny.
Penny?
Penny.
Oh, Penny. Penny. Okay. She kind of looks like my cat a little bit. Yeah.
It actually reminds me of Ghost because every time Kim or
Ghost.
Crystal would get on, Ghost would have to be on camera.
I remember Ghost. He was a good cat. Yeah, my cat Slinky. She has some similar designs like your cat, Dawn, but though like the orange and black, it's kind of more on her chest, and she's got some of it on her back too, but it's mostly black from that
She's
area.
got copper spots. That's why they called her Penny.
Oh, copper spots. I didn't know that there was actually a term to it.
They're copper spots.
All right, so that means my cat has copper spots too. So, all right, I learned something new.
It's rubber.
Oh, right here. Okay.
They look like pennies.
Where'd you get? Oh.
Real snack.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Eat them. I brought them to eat. Eat everything.
Eat everything.
You guys
Okay.
tell me twice.
Right All right, where's everybody want to go first?
I guess upstairs. Or do you want to try to get Joshua?
We can. I put a ball down there.
No, it's a.
Okay.
So how long do you have the place for?
Until 5 a.m.
Oh, so you guys got it for the whole night.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Wow.
thought you only had it till 1.
Well, I can tell you this right now. At 5 a.m., my ass is going to be in bed.
Yeah, mine too. Well, mine too, because I got to
Me
work
too.
tomorrow morning.
We don't,
Yeah.
see him the entire time. There's got to be a light switch in this hallway somewhere.
I'll turn it off after we set everything up.
Okay.
Let me go back that way to go up the stairs. We'll turn it off.
Okay.
I'm thinking about putting voice recorder down here and the cat balls.
So right now we're going to the hall on vacation with a child spirit. Last time we were here, his name Joshua. We're gonna see if we can.
I think we're losing connection with Jason.
Yeah, we are.
Well, he's getting his connection.
All right.
Oh, wait, he's back.
Yeah. Hey, Jason. Heads up. The further into the building you're getting, the worse your connection is.
Yeah, you're freezing up on our side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up here. So
Okay.
I know there were certain places in the building they said the Wi-Fi doesn't really connect.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Be like I said, a light switch or something.
Just really quickly, Brad asked this question. I'm sure you guys already seen it. He's asking, is the
it's
battery
going down
easy
that
to replace in the orbs?
We left a
Yeah, Jesse was
We left
saying
the
that
cat
it
balls.
is.
orb, or they're called orbs. We left them at the end of the hallway, and we left a music box so we can hear it being triggered from upstairs and the other floors in the area where we had the activity last time. We had last time we had a REM pod and an Ovilus in the same spot and got activity on both of them. So we can those there at the end of the first hallway on the first floor.
Are you guys going to shut the lights out?
Yeah, we're looking for the switch now.
I think it's up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Again, just heads up in case your connection does go out, because again, like what Jeremy said, it's probably going to freeze a couple times.
Yeah.
It probably will, yeah. And I have a different service than some other people down here. I got AT&T. I don't know who else these guys are going with, but some people have good Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that when you're into a building like this and there's a whole lot of metal and concrete, it is not going to imagine how good a service you have.
Yeah, it's really going to cut off a lot of the connection, unfortunately.
Connected to the Wi-Fi here?
And
Yeah.
see, I have AT&T too, but even then, it's not always the best when you're in, heavily concrete walled buildings, especially if it's the interior of the building.
Yeah, because we found that out at Crown Point Jail.
Yep, I had the same issue.
Now, when you guys shut the lights out, I'm going to put it to a big screen.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that, in fact.
Actually, you can probably go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
Trying to figure this out here real quick. Looks like everything's good. It's just,
Why is it not doing it?
yeah, I'm not exactly sure how well this is going to work out because not just the building, but like since we're in BFE, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch that?
What's that, Jason? Jason, what'd you say?
Can you hear us, Jason, or?
I'm going to try something real quick. Hold on.
Still no luck, Don?
No.
That's unusual. It should have worked. I mean, usually one of those features should work.
There you
What do you?
Oh,
There
wait,
you go.
wait. There we go.
There you go.
You just got to switch it with Jason.
Yeah. So all you got to do is
Am I good?
you had it on the right one, Don.
Yeah, that was the right one. There's a way
Yeah.
you can actually, if you don't know this, you can actually click your video and switch it to a different position. So that way
Yeah.
you could drag Jason's video up. So that will be on the big
Mhm.
screen.
Oh, okay.
forgot the
So
light.
go
now.
back to that feature again.
See where the switches only turn off
And
other.
then-
Yeah, right there.
And then
Now
click your-
just grab Jason's
yeah.
screen and just move it over to where you're at. And it'll
Yep,
stay.
there you go.
Okay.
I bet it's down there. It's got to be.
That's down there.
Yeah.
Can you
it's
hear
got-
us, Jason?
yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
If
Okay.
we were trying to talk to you earlier, I don't think you were able to hear us.
Yeah, I was. I switched the Wi-Fi off, so I'm gonna see if that works.
It seems to be working better.
Well,
You're not chopping up so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to respond quickly to Joshua Dixon's comment because he was I was looking through the comments here. Brad was asking originally what is the site, and then Josh said private per the owner's request. Actually, Josh, Brad was asking about a website, not the location itself.
I only see
Um,
two comments here from Joshua. One is I recognize that voice, and then private per owner's request. That's all I see.
Well, no, the comments I'm seeing them from the Things Network comments section. So when Brad asked what is the site, Josh responded back saying private per the owner's request. He thought he was talking about the location, but
Yeah.
Brad was asking about theseghosts.com.
Okay,
You're
so-
fine, Josh. You're fine.
That's okay, Joshua.
so we found the light switch. Hey. Huh.
Okay, so does that mean we have comments coming in that are not making it to StreamYard now?
No, they are making it to StreamYard. I'm just only seeing kind of like an order of how these comments are going. Like if somebody replied to a comment, we can't see. Yeah,
okay.
we can't.
I see
Yeah, we
what you're
can't.
saying. Yes,
yeah.
I see. So Josh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it shows on here that he's replying, whereas over here it
hmm
does not.
I think Jason's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, and we just
And
lost
Jason
him.
is gone. Hi,
And now it's all
everybody.
about you,
Oh,
Jeremy.
now it's Jeremy.
Yeah, it's all about me.
Hey, Jeremy.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing very well. How you doing?
been doing all right. It's been a long time since I seen you, which was probably about only the last time I saw you was 40 minutes ago. Oh, an hour ago. Over an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's
There's
Jason. We got
Jason.
him back. There he is.
There's
Yeah,
Jason.
sorry about that. So,
Hi.
There you go.
I think what we're going to try to do is drop. I think we're going to try to jump off my phone and jump on hers, so maybe it'd be better connected.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
So give us 1 second.
Sure. Take your time.
Now I'm going to be on top. Hi.
Hey, you're starting to learn now.
Now I'm on top.
Josh, I forgot to grant StreamYard access tonight, so yeah, I'm on.
No,
things.
no, Josh, that wasn't a problem.
No.
What it was is that Nick was saying that you were responding to somebody,
It was Brad.
but the thing is, on the chat, it'll show who you're responding to, but on StreamYard, it doesn't. It just simply shows your comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have to grant StreamYard
Yeah.
access one time.
So when you were saying private per owner's request on StreamYard, it doesn't show that you're
Yeah.
actually replying to somebody.
Yeah.
But, whereas on Facebook you will, but on StreamYard you won't.
Yeah, for some reason whatsoever, when it comes to StreamYard chats, we can't see who's replying to who, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I was thinking that some comments from the page weren't making it here.
Right. Okay, here's Rosie.
There's Rosie.
There's
Your nose is
You can see
screaming.
up my nose. There's ghosts up there. How's it going?
Ghost of
Going
Burgers
good.
Past.
Yeah.
Maybe
Now the
we'll try
video.
mine and it looks a little bit better.
Okay, well, I was going to speak too soon. 'Cause I was about to say that the video is much better with you now than it was with Jason, and then all of a sudden it started pixelating on
it
you.
started pixelating, started glitching a bit.
Yeah,
Oh, when you were gonna say that, it was doing that.
I was going to say that video was much better.
I seriously
That's what
thought
I
the
was getting
same
ready
thing.
to say. That's when it started.
Oh gosh. How
Oh,
funny.
seriously, I thought it was going to be better. I thought it actually was going to be great
Yeah.
quality too.
Is it good now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
see and hear you just fine.
Okay, good. I don't have a headlamp on, but we're going to go into the morgue.
We're gonna go down the morgue.
Going down in the morgue
Oh no, me too.
into the
Yeah,
unknowns.
Joshua, you should only ever have to do that one time as long as you stay logged in, I think.
All right,
I
guys.
think you only have to do that one time.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going down in the morgue, you guys.
All right.
Ooh.
No,
Let's just hope that you still have
I
connection.
go in and out of logging in and out, and I don't have to grant access every
There's a
time.
lot of cardboard boxes.
I just hope that you still have connection when you get down to the morgue.
I do too. Because
Joshua, they have the location until 5 a.m. Central Time.
It's a big cockroach. I'm scared.
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
no offense. I mean, I'm
Dude,
sorry to say
run!
that. Yeah, run. I would. I'm terrified of cockroaches.
I'd be more scared of that
Look,
than
there's
Scared more of what? I'm scared of that than what, Don?
the spooks.
Oh, I actually do have a fear of cockroaches, though. I hate those things.
I don't know who
they're really
does.
big here.
Oh, that already scares me already.
Yeah, don't see me in the car.
I thought about these maybe in the future, but I'm not sure now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Maybe if you got a dustpan and
They said in the nuclear war, the only thing that'll live is the cockroaches.
That's the last thing. They're going to be the last ones standing. And Josh is like, don't move to Florida then.
can y'all see me?
Do they have flying ones down there?
Oh,
Or is
God,
that
I hope
Texas?
not. I hope
This
not.
is in
Wait a
the
minute, that's the morgue? It looks like you're looking down a hallway right now.
Yeah.
refrigerator.
I just got cold chills.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be cold down there.
Okay, Rosie, if
They
you can
were,
hear
yeah.
this video,
The
it's starting to get
That's better.
choppy.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Good to see you.
Hey, David.
Hello.
Don't move to Florida, and then Brad's like, and Twinkies will survive and share. Well, I mean, you have to believe that. She made that song believe.
I could turn back time.
Can you hear me better now?
She'll find a
Yeah, we
way.
can hear you.
Yeah, we could always hear you, but the video was starting to get choppy.
It's starting to get
Jason,
kind
you
of
look so
Okay,
creepy
Jason,
right
you
there.
yeah, you're scary looking, Jason.
Yeah.
You're scary. You're scary looking right now, Jason.
With the shadows and all of that, that's perfect.
I'm gonna actually
Guess
turn.
what? Hey, Jeremy, how do we not know that picture from last night was Jason sneaking up on me?
Actually, if we can go back and go back to the we can go back and get a screenshot of that where he peers in, and then we can put that behind you in that picture. How's that? Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no.
Okay,
Donna said. Okay.
All serious now, Rosie. With the morgue, would you be able to give us like a backstory of that?
Yes.
Oh.
I do not know
Yes,
the backstory
Florida.
of that, although you can Google this location, which I just secretly told you the name of it, and get some history of it. I can't say it on the camera, but I told you what it was called. Remember, right?
Yeah, you did. I think.
So if you found an article about it, you could just not say the name of it. If you wanted to say anything about it, just leave the name out. And they left me all by myself in the dark. You guys
Oh,
are my
jeez.
my savior. Y'all are my
Where did
saviors.
Where did Jason go?
They're way down
He
there
left it
in the hallway.
behind.
Little
Oh no, I gotta
Okay.
say this from Donna. Yes, Florida has flying one, Nick. Oh hell no, Nick. Daughters live there and they
I
are
told
huge. Put a
you.
saddle and ride them. Oh
Thank
god.
you, Donna.
Oh god.
No,
No.
flying what?
Roaches.
Oh.
Oh God, are you for real?
Florida has flying roaches.
The biggest ones
Oh,
I've seen
God.
were almost about the half of the size of this flashlight, and they were in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh. They didn't hiss, right?
I didn't hear them hiss, but yeah, you had to chase them to kill them. Like you had to chase them down. They were fast,
Oh
big
god.
and fast.
Those things I'd be screaming.
So there's a fridge in here, and there's some old seats and stuff. I'm gonna try to show you guys around. It's okay.
Oh, I think we just lost Rosie. She's frozen again.
Yeah.
They left me alone at least.
Oh, there she.
Oh, well, was for a second. Brad's like he's waiting to pop. He's waiting to pop up again. That he's mentioning about Jason waiting to pop up again.
No, he's
So
got
I
the-
have
he's got the
I have a picture of this location in front of me right now, and it is big.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
It's big, and it's got 3 wings to it, but it's not bent in like Waverly is.
No, it's more straight.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
Oh, no. Well, we did have something.
Yeah.
Rosie, if you can hear me, you're freezing up a lot.
God damn it, Donna.
What
They do hiss.
happened with Donna?
You're frozen. Oh God. Seriously, Donna. They do hiss. Damn it.
Can you see?
Don't remind me. Hissing cockroaches are a thing. No. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you better be sorry.
me, so I don't traumatize you.
Oh God.
I don't know if you can get like an idea of how old it is here. Like
What's going on, Kimmy?
a layer of like, hey Kimmy, like how it's being like
Kimmy?
old and like degraded, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so just what I'm looking at on the website here is that this location also used to be a school.
Yes.
That's what I thought it looked like at one point,
know,
that it had to be
actually-
a school.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Love you too, Donna. I'll be honest. I mean, when I saw the pictures of this place, you know what it also kind of looked like to me as well? It actually somewhat looks like a little bit like a prison. Because there are some prisons that do have a similar design, or correctional institutions as they would probably call, but it looks almost like a prison too.
I was actually going to think condos.
But condo, that's another one.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like a nunnery, like
It's
nuns.
Oh yeah, that's another one, like a Catholic school or something.
Because the rooms are the rooms here are kind of designed like Waverly, but they're not open. You know how like they were open to the outside, where you had that thing that wrapped around and they opened to
Right.
the outside. They're
Right.
like that here, but they're not open to the outside. They're open to the inside. Small rooms with one window
Oh,
each,
wait a minute.
and they shared it. For every 2 rooms, you had one head or one bathroom that was shared. Pan washing station chute that goes really far down. It's creepy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, if I take you down the hallway to the morgue where they're at, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose y'all because that's the low, like the low.
Yeah, you're already freezing up.
Yeah. With can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still
What?
hear you.
Why don't you have one of them like tape, like videotape them, them in the morgue, so at least we can see what it looks like.
Donna says all she knows is wherever they are, she's getting chills. And I think Rosie's completely frozen. Well, somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. I see her
That's just
moving.
a death here. Yeah. I was just gonna say, since it was used for tuberculosis birthing, Donna, there would be a lot of death here.
Right.
Okay, I am reading conflicting reports here on this building. It said here that the first one that I read is that it was closed in 1973.
Mhm.
And then next, I'm reading that it was closed in 1958 and then demolished. Hello.
Unless it's like a different ward of the building.
The Lord. Say hi.
Hello.
Sweetheart.
Hello.
That is Emma. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it being demolished, but I would say ran down and closed down. All of the floors are closed down here except the first floor.
Wait a minute. No.
Find something?
This is a different one saying that, okay, I got it now. So the one that was closed in 1958 and is now demolished is another sanatorium that is just outside of town, and it was considered to be a sub branch of your building right now.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yes.
There's another sanitarium like this that's in another town too. I think that's not far from here. That's supposed to be haunted and
Yeah,
abandoned.
there was another one in the state that I heard about. I don't want to say the name, but I know which one you're talking about.
Might I say?
Does it start with a W?
I don't remember. Someone sent me.
Hold on one second, because I actually do have a list. I do have a list of like remaining sanatoriums across the country that are still standing.
Okay.
Give me one.
Because the one that I got that's demolished starts with a W.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm looking for it right now.
And no, it's not Waverly.
No, it's not. I know for a fact it's not Waverly either.
Yeah.
Can't be Waverly.
No, this is in another part of Arkansas. So
what's interesting about this building here is that the price of patient admission was $10 a week.
Yeah.
where the hell is
far cry from what it is today.
Yeah.
At the time, it was its own city and had its own independent telephone system, Masonic Lodge.
I would believe that because there's like a whole community around this building. It's encamped. There's a whole community here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because when
chapel, water treatment plant, dairy farm, dormitory, and even a fire department.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when you have back then, when you had tuberculosis, you had to live in like a community.
Yeah.
Remember? People that had worked at Waverly, they had to live there.
Yeah, it was like it was a living residence during that time. That was common with a lot of sanatoriums
grow
in
their
those
own
days.
food, and they had to, produce their own milk and everything.
I actually read some history that's what they had to do here about the producing the like gardening or farming or something here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know where it is. I mean, I have this whole list, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna find it from a different perspective, Jeremy. I'm still searching for that location.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it then.
Well, no, I'm actually already on the list right now. I'm just looking for it.
Another one that's probably going to be on that list if it's an abandoned TV sanitarium. I want to try to get into because someone sent me a video of it and it's abandoned supposedly. So I wanted to try to get into it if it's not torn down.
Yeah, Donna, they are at a sanatorium where you were treated for tuberculosis.
Right.
That would be just tight.
Jeremy, I don't see any other. I mean, I don't know if it's just because they just don't have it. I don't see another sanatorium in Arkansas. It just shows just the one that Rosie and Jason are in.
Hi, Chantel.
How's it
Oh,
going?
Chantel, good to see you.
Yep.
So,
Chantel, you missed out on a great show earlier
Oh.
tonight.
oh my God, where were you earlier, Chantel? Good to see you, though. Either way.
There for her, so she probably just woke up.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's like what, like 4 a.m. in South Africa.
Well, she is
It's about 7 hours ahead.
of me, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And she works every Saturday, so she's probably just now getting up for work.
Yeah, South Africa, I think is
It'll be
close
7
to
there.
5:30 a.m.
She's
So
6
it's-
hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
5:30.
because I was going to say her area is in the same time zone as Europe is, which is 6-7 hours as well as probably the rest of Africa.
She is beyond the folks in the UK because they're only
Okay.
5 hours ahead of me, and she's 6 hours ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
and
the rest of,
8 hours
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, so she's in the next time zone.
Okay. And then that means Europe, then the rest of Europe is 7 hours ahead then.
Yep.
Yeah. Except for Greece. Greece
You
is 8.
got it, Jeremy. 8 hours? Okay, I didn't know that.
Greece. I don't know about the rest of it. Greece is like the mainland Athens, and then the island of Greece. They're 8 hours ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, yeah, Jeremy, I tried looking for another sanatorium in Arkansas. I can't find another one other than the one that Rosie and Jason are in. I
wouldn't worry too much
Yeah.
about it.
I tried either way.
My mom's phone said Western.
Western? No, it's a Southern hospital, not a Western. I guess it could be actually Southwestern.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah.
Southeastern. I don't know. I don't know
You
what
know,
part of
just a minute ago, the way that the lighting was, it looked like that her glasses weren't even on her face. It's that her face wasn't there. You could see her glasses.
Oh, that's creepy.
It looked like that her glasses were coming right out of the wall because of how everything looked.
Oh, I wish I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that part because I was still on
Yeah.
the other page looking for the other sanatorium.
Look right at about the 47-minute light.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay, so Chantel saw what I saw then.
Yep, that looks so weird, like creepy eyes.
Yeah.
my God, crazy.
That's nuts.
So
This,
So at
that's what's cool.
least somebody backs me up. Thank you, Chantel.
Hey, sweetie, you scared the adults. Way to go.
Yeah.
Some people
And
you.
really quick, while I'm thinking about it, not to get off subject, Chantel, you're going to want to watch 13th Dimension next week. We're going to have Natalie on the show, and part of the show, we're going to be talking about horses. So you're going to want to tune in for that one.
I don't know if you ever spoke like directly to Chantal, Jeremy, but I've actually, when I was still part of Paranormal Mysteries, we had something called the Marco Polo app, which is like a Snapchat, and we had Chantal on for a little while, and she showed a lot of her horse riding in South Africa.
Okay,
like
she's going to be watching our show next week. I knew that as soon as I mentioned the word whores, I'm going to have her attention.
Yep. Donna says she feels sad, anger, and confused.
I felt that too earlier. Confused, definitely.
Which is typically common for a place like this.
Yes.
I think it's actually a symptom. It's a symptom.
Right. Rosie, I gotta ask, what's with all the
What?
movie? What's with
Are
all
you
these
serious?
Predator.
Oh my God.
Yes, we do.
Renee
Chantel.
just got her hair pulled up. Renee got her hair grabbed and pulled. I saw it, and it said Predator on Jamie's phone after that on her app.
Oh wow.
Is that not crazy?
wow.
Predator. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why doesn't the reception work down there? I'm definitely gonna have to record down there. I'm gonna record quite a bit. And we're gonna do SS methods.
God, God damn it, Brad.
Okay, so when you do the Estes method, are you also going to have yourself blindfolded, or whoever does it? Is that person going to be blindfolded?
Blindfold with me, but I need to find a method to blindfold, like a shirt or something or anything. Because that's what I usually do is I bring a bandana with me or those things that you sleep with on your eyes when you go to bed at night. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I don't know what they're called, but they're like a face mask. And I usually use that because it cuts off your sight so you can't read the other person's lips, and it cuts off that, sense that you have of sight. So it heightens your sense of hearing. And then with the box that Jesse brought, it actually cuts off even more of your sense of hearing so that there's no way that you can hear the person talking. So whatever you're saying can be, I guess it's kind of like another debunking method. You're not hearing what they're saying, so you're not saying only what you think that everyone wants to hear to answer their question, because you can't even hear what they're saying when asking the questions. So
Okay.
Now, Josh said that he keeps picking up on a very sadistic, senile old white man.
I wonder if that's the predator.
Probably.
That pulled her hair up and lifted it.
For up 2 horses for a show, quick.
Chantel, yes, we will be here in the next 30 minutes.
Yep, we'll still be here.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Now, Rosie, I got to ask really quickly because I've noticed this. What's with all the movie posters in the background?
I think at one point they had, I know at one point they had charity events here, and they would have a paranormal team to sit here and sell tickets. We did a Paracon here 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
In this town at a different location, but this was the haunted location to investigate after each night of the Paracon. So I'm not 100% sure why the movie posters are here, but at that time it was around Halloween time, and they were doing like group investigations, and there would be like a team that sat here and took money, and the money would go to put into this area to help better the place or whatever.
Is that the Black Dahlia behind you?
Yeah, it's the Black Dahlia poster.
I thought.
It was around
We're kind of losing you a little bit.
Yeah, we're losing you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. For around Halloween time. That's true, Joshua. True. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to on here, Arkansas directions.
I don't have any, but I'm kind of chilly.
I am too.
Like my arms, like the hair on them's kind of like sticking up, I guess. But
I'll be right back, guys.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so the town that you live. Oh. Actually, not too far from my friend Katie.
yeah. Is
Actually,
that a
I gotta
person
get
that
up
lives
for-
in Missouri or
I got to get up just for a quick second. 2 guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. Because she lives on the north side of Little Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's another location there we'll probably go to soon also, and we can do it live. There's a really awesome location there in Little Rock. We've been to it twice and investigated twice and overnights.
Right.
Yeah. We'll probably go back
So,
there
so the
too.
city that you're in is 12 and a half hours away from me.
Yeah. The city right now.
Mhm.
I love these old windows. These are like these weird, like, I don't even know what you call them. Like they're cubed and they don't have panes. They're just like a cube that goes all the way through to the other side.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are really cool. They were really popular back in the day.
What are they?
The
Stairs.
the kind of glass that she was right next to the windows.
Okay.
Oh, these right here.
Yeah,
Yes.
Josh just asked. It was like that's like a school window. Sorry, I just got to fix my chair quickly, so that's why
I
that's
did
why I
feel
can
like
still
this
hear.
had to be a school at one time. I did definitely feel like this was a school at one time.
Well, sanatoriums did have schools.
And they would have to teach them in the building where they keep them to keep everyone else from getting contaminated or contagious
Yeah.
for contagion reasons. This is. I was thinking about taking you upstairs. They're all downstairs, but I wonder if I go upstairs if you can still hear me.
I was going
From
to ask.
what I'm seeing, that building is not in despair like a lot of other buildings are.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. The bottom floor is actually still used.
Oh, really? Okay.
Employees still work here. The very bottom floor, and
Okay.
that's the only one that has electricity. So all the
So
floors
if they
above that have
really
no electricity.
wanted to, it wouldn't take a whole lot to do renovations there.
Not as much, except for there's mold. There's quite a bit of mold.
I figure. I was going to say, was there a lot of mold? Is there a lot of mold in that building?
There is a lot of mold in this building.
Okay.
So there's a not a monastery, conservatory in Fort Smith that's going to be torn down on the 1st of next month, and I'm really, really sad and depressed about it. It's going to be torn down because of black mold and because of bad plumbing and leaking. But at one time, it housed 300 sisters, like women.
Yeah, like nuns.
Catholic.
Well, yeah.
300. Wow, that's a pretty good sized building, man.
We're
losing you.
See me?
There we
we
go.
can see you now. You're fine now.
What's weird is it was cold in that area and it's hot here. Now I'm sweating. I was doing it in method earlier. This is funny. It's gonna sound like a stupid, but you know how on an EMF detector you have yellow, green, and red light up?
Yeah, those like the K2
Levels.
meters.
Yeah. Well, earlier I went to this gas station and I got some bottles of water and I got some chewy sweet tarts. Right?
Yeah.
And I lined, and they weren't even, this wasn't done on purpose, but there was a green one, a green sweet tart in my package, a yellow sweet tart, and a red sweet tart, and then a purple one. I ate the purple one. And I was like, hey, I'm going to use these and see if some of the kid spirits here will communicate with me. So I put my EMF detector down by the candy and some doubloons, like some fake plastic coins that I found up above me on the floor above me, and I brought them down in here. And I said, and it started lighting up immediately when I put it by those doubloons.
Oh,
and
wow.
It kept going off. And I said, do you want a piece of candy? If you want a piece of candy, light up green for the green piece of candy, light up yellow for the yellow one, and light up red for the red piece of candy. And it kept lighting up the yellow. So I took the yellow piece of candy out and set it by those doubloons. And I set the EMF detector down and I went to go across the room to plug my phone up. And it started going off like crazy. They said, and it just kept going off like it was eating the candy or trying to eat that candy.
That's pretty cool.
It was funny. It was funny that they just happened to match the colors of the EMF detector. Weird.
Jeremy, I couldn't help but notice your picture's still showing up.
Yeah, it is. I thought that was funny. I thought you did it on purpose.
No, that's just how I've been closing.
So I'm going to see if I can go up the stairs. I have a recorder.
And Brad,
sit on one of the...
Brad,
did y'all do some cool stuff in there?
Brad sent me this picture earlier. That same snapshot that we've been taking. Look what he put on it.
I couldn't go down that hallway because it was losing reception.
That's why I was like,
I can't.
It's a cockroach.
Did anything happen?
Oh.
Besides Renee.
That's why I freaked. That's why I freaked
out.
I like
Brad.
Yeah, I mean that's why I freaked out. I was like, God damn it, Brad! And then he just said, I couldn't resist.
I can see he is laughing his ass off at that.
It's all cockroaches.
Did you record down there? So you can go back later and see what you get?
I was thinking maybe he got that screenshot of Jason when he was coming up behind.
They're gonna go back and screenshot you when you were doing the flashlight thing with your beard.
He just sent it to me.
Jeremy, I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I was expecting too when Brad sent the image. I thought it was going to be Jason, not a cockroach.
It's funny.
Oh, I will get to that. Don't
Wanna try
worry.
to go upstairs?
Okay, Nick, you have been
Downstairs it
forewarned.
didn't work.
Oh boy. Oh no, what have I got myself
Oh, we'll get
into?
It wasn't what you got yourself into. It all started from that one girl.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is true. Oh, cream cop.
Yeah, she's the one who started it.
What is the thing that's on the table?
Where?
The black coffin.
This one?
That one. What does it do?
That?
I saw it in the chair earlier and it
It's
went
like the tunes box, but it's like
an external version of the
it's like
tunes
a-
box.
like battery.
Yeah, I'm sure Brad's still laughing right now.
Oh, I'm sure he is. You know what? Truth be told, I would be too.
Turn off. So this one.
I think we just lost Rosie. She's frozen again. Wait.
You can clearly.
Sitting there.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm not frozen. I'm not Elsa.
Gotta have
Let it
fun.
go. Let it go. What is that? So I'm gonna try to do something with at the end of this hallway and see if you guys can get reception and I can do something kind of like I did at Crescent. Let's go see. I know I want some Cheetos. Let's give some Cheetos to the ghosts and see if they like them.
Just let it go and you won't be frozen anymore. It's referencing to the movie Frozen.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to have some lighting for y'all.
Okay, so from
I'm gonna
your
go
location,
down to the end of
Rosie, is 778 miles from where I'm at.
Which that's got to be at least 600 something miles from me. Because you're near you're near the close to the Indiana Ohio border.
Doesn't Dawn
So
live
for
not
me,
too
it would be probably less than 100 miles for me.
Let's see. Well, hold on. She's 134 miles away from Katy.
Okay.
Now, from you're Northbrook.
It's in Northbrook, which is 20 minutes for me. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually in Glenview, but the address says Northbrook. It's just one of those bizarre address names, but either one is only 20 minutes outside of Chicago.
You are 715 miles away.
Okay.
I'm going down
So,
to this end of the hall.
driving time- Driving time, you are 48 minutes closer than I am.
Okay.
Yeah, my trusty EMF detector. It's probably gone off because of my phone right now, I imagine.
Actually, I do have to get up.
Well, now it
1
shouldn't
second.
be.
I'll be right back. I got to do something. Wait. Brad said, you got some driving to do to go to that cockroach petting zoo, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
This cockroach thing isn't going away.
This is why not look crazy where I saw a little kid spirit.
I think I'm going to bring
Joshua,
him
you
onto the support chat.
Yeah. Oh God! Then
Look.
Brad's just going to talk about cockroaches on the support chat. Then. Oh.
Don't take that in. Don't.
Yeah.
Joshua, are you there?
Neither
I came
is
back
Samara.
to see you. I promise you to come back.
Don't read too much into that, Rosie.
Yeah. That's Let's just see what happens.
Well, she's got a phone in one hand and the K2 in the other, and it's way too close.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she had her,
When it gives you intelligent responses, though, when you ask questions, that's how you.
I'm just only just gonna suggest this, Rosie. I mean, if you
No, because look, okay, see the phone?
Yeah.
I did this on purpose so that everyone would see that it was not working. See?
That was quick, Josh. Oh wait, no, it's been like 3 minutes. Never mind.
So if
I
it goes
thought-
off now, it's
Oh,
far enough
you're
away that it's
still
not
in
going
the
to affect
building.
it on
I
the
thought
phone
you went
anymore.
outside.
And if it's fitted down on the floor, it's not either. I ain't no spring chicken, you guys. Who, me? Box next to me. I'll probably set that off. I'm going to ask questions, and that's how we know if it's working on a ghost or it's working on my phone. So, Joshua, are you here? I promised you I was going to come back. Can you light that up for me if
I'll
you're
be
here?
back
Light
in
it up.
just a second, guys.
Okay.
This time I
I'm right
actually got to get
here,
up.
but I want to keep the light down minimum so you can see the cam.
Mm.
Can you light this piece of equipment up over here that's by that rug and that door where I last time talked to you? Joshua, if you're here, I came back to see you. I have a piece of candy in my pocket. I'll give you a piece of candy. They should make pieces of candy that are equipment. Look, it's lighting up. I'm getting the candy out of my pocket. Watch. Do you see it?
I
Can
see
you see
it.
it? And I'm getting a piece of candy out of my pocket. It's right here. Can you see it?
Yep.
And there's a candy, and the music box just went off, but that could have been because I moved my arm that way. So we'll debunk that. There's a piece
Ghost
of candy
candy
there,
room.
but the K2 meter. Oh my God! Someone's flashing their flashlight down the hallway at me. It freaked me out because it reflected in the door. I was
Oh,
like, oh my God! I put a piece of candy over there so you can eat it. Do you want another piece of candy? That's how I got the K2 meter to light up earlier. I swear, it's the candy. And that has happened a bunch of times. You bring candy to an investigation. I'm telling you. There's another piece of candy. I'm going to put it closer to you, closer to the K2 meter, and I want you to touch that piece of candy. It'll make that piece of equipment go off. Can you do that? Who's flashing a flashlight at me? You want to try asking it a question?
maybe they don't like that piece of candy.
Maybe they don't. Hey, Dawn, you want to ask
Do
a
you have
spirit if
any?
they want?
Do they like chocolate? Do you want chocolate?
If you don't like that piece of equipment, I have another one that's closer to the end of this hallway on the other side of me, and it's a music box. If you would like to make that go off instead, you can. And then there's this one here.
Actually,
Also have a
Rosie,
flashlight on.
Rosie, take your music box and put it next to the K2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because if they go to that music box to set it off, they'll probably set off the K2 as well.
Okay, so I'm going to show you that, like, see this?
Yeah.
I'm just going to scoot it far enough away. It's still close to it, but it's not, like, right next to it. Now I have a cool little music box coffin here. You can make that go off. If you want to make some awesome music play, it's bright and yellow, like the sunshine and a school bus. Other things that are bright and yellow. Hey, it worked on mine. Oh my God, somebody's running for me. It scared the crud out of me. It's Emily. We're trying to use candy
Okay,
to bake.
you have one of your orbs there too.
Yeah. It's not going off. You have to hit them really hard to make it go off, like drop them off of something almost. The ones that he makes aren't exactly like the cat ball one because those go off way easier, I think.
I got one and it goes off all the time. But
One of mine does, but one of mine
I
does
live
not.
in a haunted house, so
Hey, the K2 meter's going off.
It goes off all the
Are you
time.
there? Do you hear us? Do you hear Dawn's voice? Do you like Dawn's voice?
I was almost there. I was going to come see you,
I know.
but I had to stay home because my mom ended up sick and in the hospital.
Do you want to see Dawn? You want Dawn to come here?
Cross for yes.
It lit up but blinked when I said that. Do you want Dawn to come see you?
Cross.
Did it?
Hey, Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Try to approach it in a way like if the kids out there is missing their mother, try to approach it from a mother's standpoint and hold your hand out and saying that if they miss their mother, hold your hand.
I'm not kidding. While you're saying that, it's lighting up to the yellow.
And it's crossing yes.
Do you miss your mom, Joshua, or whoever you are? You might not be Joshua. You might be somebody else. Last time, that's what I did, though, with my hand. See, that sets that off. If I do my hand, it sets the music box off. Though it might have been. Would it cross for yes?
Yeah.
She was dousing rods behind me. She's using to ask it questions. Would you ask it? Would you ask it?
What you said. Do you miss your mom?
Oh, do you miss your mom? And it crossed for yes?
Yeah.
And it's blinking. Do you miss your mom? Can you hear me? Do you miss your mommy? No. My hand puts that thing off.
And let them know that you're a mother too.
I have a little boy that's 5 years old. He's a special little boy. He's really smart and silly, and he likes to make artwork. And you'd probably get along with him really well. He has to go to a special class for really smart kids that like to act silly sometimes. Do you hear me? Do you want to hold my hand? I'm gonna go the other side. No, with the music box still goes up. It's too sensitive.
It's a yes.
I'm gonna move it a little bit further away. Yeah. It's talking. Are you talking to me? Are you lighting up that piece of equipment right there with the candy next to it?
Ask him, was his mommy's name Dawn?
Was your mommy's name Dawn? Is there a Tracy here? Are you still afraid to tell me stuff? Because last time you said you were afraid to talk to me. Because there was someone else down here that was not nice. Remember? Last time we were here, I saw a shadow figure at the end of this hallway. And that was why I came down here.
When we were in the basement, I saw a shadow figure like just standing there staring at us.
Mm-hmm.
And then right when I turned around, it like went away.
Do you want to hear a guy's voice? Would you rather hear a guy's voice than mine? Or do you want me to bring you some other kind of candy, like chocolate? Do you want to tell us why you're stuck here? I'm going to turn my recorder on. I don't know. I just have a feeling like I should.
The story on Josh, do they have an approximate age on him?
When I talked to him with devices, he said he was 7.
Okay. And who do you have with you right now?
Emily, she is 9.
No, I'm not.
You're 10?
I'm almost.
Oh, you're almost 11. I'm sorry. She's 10. Sorry. You want to ask it a question? You want to ask it to light that up?
Okay, so so
All right.
have her start asking questions like she's trying to make a new friend.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's what
Rosie,
we told her before we came here, but she's really, really shy and scared.
there's nothing to be scared of, okay? So Rosie is
And
trying
it was going to
to
be at first to be scared until you
trying to
try it.
connect with the young boy that's there in the building. So she started asking questions, and then I told her to try to approach it from a. Oh my God! She
Oh my
turn your
God.
head back. Turn your head back.
Oh, that's
Who, me?
terrifying.
No. Rosie, leave your phone right there. Now, I'm sorry, I forget your name, but turn
Emma.
your head slightly to the right. Other
Yee.
way. Other way.
Other way.
The other direction.
Yeah, there it is. When you turn your head
That way?
over so far, you're catching the reflections on the glasses, and it looks like you got robotic eyes. It is
That
so
is
cool.
weird. That's
It
cool
is so
though.
cool. Okay, so Nick,
Right there?
what's happening is that Rosie's been trying to connect to a young boy named Josh. Right there.
Wow.
That is awesome looking
I
right there.
love that.
You guys are
Like, can I
weird.
tell you the history of why
Of
we're
course
trying to
we
talk
are.
to Josh?
Yeah, we're always weird. You know
That's-
that.
That's why you guys like having us around. So
The
then
reason
I
we're trying
told
to
Rosie
connect
to
with
try
Josh
to
is
approach
because
it from a
last time.
mother's point of view to see if maybe Josh misses his mother or misses having a mother figure.
Right.
And now I am asking her to try to approach it as trying to make a new friend, like make a
Okay.
new friend in school or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It did look almost like alien eyes.
Yeah. You
And that was what we were
capture
saying
that
when we
angle
first got here.
so perfectly. That is so
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Do you want to ask if Josh was here? She's also learning to use dowsing rods, by the way.
Oh, this is like her first time using them?
No, it's her second time. She used them once at a house investigation.
Okay.
Oh, it's your third.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so that you guys know, I'll stay on for about another hour, and then I'm going to have to go to bed because I already am pretty tired, and it's almost 12:30 for me. So
Okay.
and I usually don't go to bed until about 1:30. So I'll stay on for another hour, and then I'll have to go.
Okay, well, we appreciate it.
Yeah. But I wonder if Josh might be feeling lonely
I'm glad you
as
go to
a
bed.
child out there because he is in a
You never
hospital,
go to bed.
and and Dawn, I'm sure you can understand this, but when you're in a hospital, you feel pretty damn lonely.
Yeah. And time goes by very slowly.
Oh yeah.
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 So Josh may be feeling the same way. So he would probably appreciate having somebody around his age reaching out to him.
Yes.
So if we can get this young lady to try to approach it from that angle and see if she might be able to get some responses from him.
So
Hey, Jeremy, keep talking.
So really quickly, because I just want to see this while I have it right in front of me. Jason just sent me I'm not going to say it again, but a website, the Encyclopedia of Arkansas. It's got a lot of the information about this location. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough time to read all of it, but I'm just going to kind of scroll through. I don't know if you were on that site. I don't know if you were on that site, Jeremy, but
Well, let's hold off on that. Let's try to get the young lady to talk to Josh.
Sure. Okay.
Um,
It's going off with you guys talking also, though. You see it?
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
How
know if it
far
was
away
you or
from the
Nick.
P2 are you, Rosie?
I'm far enough away that it's not going to affect it. I promise. I've used this thing for like 3 years. Yeah,
Okay, because you know how I am on something like that. Because I've had to yell
well,
at.
when I went with you guys actually to Waverly, I was one of the people that told y'all to separate your equipment further apart in the
Yeah,
lobby.
I remember that.
I told them they were too close together and they were triggering each other.
Okay, so if we can get her to try to interact with him and try to make friends with him.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be good. And if she comes out
Yeah.
of her shell, then she won't be afraid about it anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Because there really is no need to be afraid. Because chances are, especially if this is a 6-year-old child, he's probably just as afraid of you.
Can you light that up to the red, Joshua? You want to ask him to do it,
Yeah, I
Emily?
just got a cold chill.
Did you? I'm going to ask him if he can light it up to the red.
Because if I'm 6 years old and I'm in this great big building, and I've been here for so long, and I see people come walking
Oh my
around in here,
The red.
it's gonna be a little discerning.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Can you light that up to the red for us, Joshua? Light it up to the red again. You're doing a good job. You're doing a really good job. I'm going to give you another piece of candy. You want to ask him to do it, Emily? Ask him to light it up to the red.
Can you light it up to the red, Josh?
Oh.
Oh.
Say thank you. Emily, say thank you.
Thank you.
If you do it, it gives them more encouragement to do it again. Just like a real human. I mean, like a real living. I'm going to ask him again. So light it up to the red for me.
Can you light it up to the red again for me?
Give him some encouragement.
Here. Oh, I was going to say I had another piece of candy in my pocket. Ask him to do it and tell him to give him a piece of candy here. And tell him he's doing a good job.
I'll give you a piece of candy if you light it up to the red.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Oh, they did it.
Oh.
He's doing it again.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's happening a few times.
Good. You're doing so good, Joshua. And you're gonna give him a piece of candy. You can take it over there if you want to.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, tell him to give him the piece of candy. Can you give her, let her know that you're there and that you like that piece of candy and light it up to the red? Are you happy that Emily's standing next to you? Or sitting next to you? Can you show her how happy you are? You're gonna put your hand there and see if it responds. Like hold your hand down and see if, like you're holding a fan. I'm trying to figure out where my camera's at. There, okay. Did it stop? Are you still there?
Can you communicate with me on the dowsing rods?
You want to give her a yes by lighting it up to red? If you want to tell her yes. I went to yellow. Get it up to the red. We know you can do it. You're doing a good job. Yellow. Or orange. How about the orange? Go for the orange. It's getting brighter. You gonna tell me you did a good job? You tell him how to do it for the red. You try it.
If you're up to the orange, give me a yes if you want to communicate on the dowsing rods.
Almost. I'll bring you another piece of candy, a different kind. A sweet tart.
What are we looking at right now?
The K2 meter. And Emily, do you see it?
No, not that. I mean, it's like right in front of you. It looked like a sort of like a
There?
pentagon. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Right there?
No.
Oh, what am I looking at? A door?
Closer to you.
Here?
Oh, that?
Oh yeah, it's just a floor.
I figured that was the floor.
I was just seeing stuff, and it looked like it was like in the shape of a
And a rug
pentagram.
right here.
Pentagon.
There's definitely not a pentagram.
No, pentagon was what I was meaning to say.
That was me. I was like,
I can't get over with that song.
You can hear the cowbell.
Needs more cowbell.
Who's gonna try to do something with the dowsing rods? You want to hand me that flashlight? I know some people don't think that these are legit, but if you learn to use them the right way, they can actually be a good tool to use if you practice and practice and practice with them.
I use them.
so usually it's cross for yes.
Yeah, cross for yes and opposite directions for no.
Mother, is that you?
Okay, her mom's coming down here.
I'm asking a question first. That's how it would be. Go, shush.
Maybe like candy. You can ask any yes or no question
So I go off
from you being by it. Ask if it's Joshua or if it's somebody else or if he's 7. If he remembers me and Jason, or if he likes candy.
Did somebody just walk behind her?
Yes. Yep, somebody walked behind her.
Okay.
Yeah, her mom walked
Oh
behind
my!
her.
Hey Tyler, what's going on? Tyler is one of my friends who just tuned in. Good to see you on. I mean, it's good to see you tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah, good to see you, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Is this Joshua?
Yes, it is. Do you remember us from last time we came? Me and Jason? Maybe, maybe not. Do you remember me and Jason from last time we came? It's going toward the door. And if it goes only one direction, then sometimes it means it's trying to point you in that direction for some reason. Like separating is a no, crossing is a yes, and then pointing in a direction sometimes is trying to like tell you that's where we saw him last time, and that's where it's pointing. It's right in front of this door. Can you show us where you're at with the dowsing rods? Sorry, there's a battery thing coming up on my phone. Can you show us where you're at with the dowsing rods? Oh no, you can't.
Donna
Ask
says
him.
you're doing a great job with the
Can
dowsing rods, honey.
you tell us if
Ask him
you
if
got candy?
he feels happy.
Thank you, Dawn.
Brad says you're doing awesome with the dowsing rods, honey.
Yeah, she does have steady hands. That's a good.
I gotta check something with my chair. I'll be back in just a sec.
You ask Rosie. Ask him if he feels happy.
Do you feel happy, Joshua?
If he doesn't respond, ask him if he feels fear.
Thank you, Brad. Hey, Tyler. It's going toward the. Oh.
Okay, ask him if he's afraid of anything. If he's afraid.
No, he's not happy.
Joshua, Jason's in another part of the building.
He's not happy, Jeremy. That's what he told us last time. But he wasn't happy. Okay, he said he wasn't happy. He was stuck here because of the shadow figure.
Okay, ask him if he's afraid of anything.
Have an unstable connection.
Uh-oh. Are they freezing up?
Hello, can you see us?
I can see Rosie, but I don't know if they can.
No, she's frozen now.
Well, there's
No, she's not. Oh, Rosie is saying that she's going to go out and then come back in.
Okay.
Okay, so recapping here already. Says Josh is not happy.
Not at all.
Yeah. Now what I want to know is if he's afraid of anything.
I can't think of a worse hell being stuck in a hospital for eternity.
Brad, what do you got up your sleeve this time? Yes, they're saying that Josh is 6 years old. So that's why I want to know if he's afraid of anything. And yeah, Donna, there's like an old man or some. What did Rosie say? Do you remember, Dawn?
No, I don't.
Because I think Joshua asked about an old senile man.
Yeah, that's the creeper.
Creeper, yes. So that might be what Donna is thinking.
The shadow.
Yeah. So I want to know if Josh is afraid, and then start. Hi, Rosie. Okay, she is in transit.
Where are you going now? I don't know if she's talking or chewing gum.
I'm trying to. Hey, Rosie, can you hear us?
Mm,
We can't hear you.
I, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
She did say that her phone might die.
We can't hear you.
Rosie, if you were speaking, we cannot hear anything you're saying. Welcome back, Chantel.
Hi, Chantel.
And that was more than a half hour. What a
Yeah. Oh, don't take it off yet. Don't go off yet.
oh damn it.
I wanted to get a picture.
That's what I was going to try to do. I was trying to find my print screen. Oh well, I'll go back and do it later.
When you do, send me a picture.
I will. Ponies can be assholes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, Chantel.
Guys, I'm still here, but I gotta fix my chair quickly.
But that's because Nick is actually not in his chair, so that's why you don't see him.
He's on the floor.
Yeah, I am. I just gotta
So
fix
he does not have his background all the way up to where he disappears into it. He is actually off screen right now.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with this new chair. I gotta fix it quickly. So I'll just be like a few more minutes, and then I'll be back up.
Brad, we told him to stop drinking.
I don't drink. And Chantal, yeah, usually he splends into his background. You can't see me at all. I'm just looking at all the comments for Chantal. Ponies can be assholes. Okay. Let's see if I can get this fixed.
Okay, Brad, I gotta hand it to you on this one. This is pretty good.
He's hiding from Samara.
Yeah, Brad sent me another picture,
Can you see
and
me?
this one, hey, there you are, and
Oh, there
this
you are.
one here, he did a really good job on this picture.
What are you eating
I haven't
now?
looked at it yet, so I'll have to wait. I haven't seen he sent me
Chocolate.
something too, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's gonna have to wait until I finish this up.
Yeah, yes, he does, Chantel, but not this time.
Yeah,
Does usually blend into his background.
she's right.
At least I'm pretty sure it's not this time.
Funny. You have the Ironic Confessions logo on the top.
Oh,
Now, you
Girl.
left it on there. You left it on there. You never took it off.
Take it off.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
if you can go
so
quick.
Rosie, while you are back in command center, I'm hoping you got your phone on charge while you're using it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was about to go dead. It was getting really low, like 6%.
Ooh, yeah, that's low.
Very low.
Okay, so
Hmm.
all right, so we've already established that Josh is not happy there.
Yeah, because he kind of told us last time that he was afraid to talk and express himself because of the shadow figure that we saw.
Okay. So did you get a chance to ask him again if he's afraid?
I will. I won't be able to do it on this unless I can actually charge it some, but I can record it later and ask him because I still want. The main reason I came here, one of the main reasons is to communicate with him because 2 years ago I came here and he made contact with me and he touched my hand. And he's after I left, he was still asking for me to come back. And Jason didn't tell me this until a couple days later when I came back from drills.
Oh,
Oh wow.
So I came back here
okay.
mostly like one reason to talk to Josh.
So
Donna wants to know if you can move him on.
I can try to do that, but I mean,
As usual, there's like no guarantee, unfortunately.
Yeah, dude. Like, and maybe it's the people that
what I would do,
want.
so when
but I'd
you
also
ask
like to
him,
know why
when
he's
you
not
ask him
happy.
if he's afraid, just ask him in general, are you afraid? If yes, then try to go into specifics, ask about the creeper, ask him about an old man, see, and then just ask about an old woman. Um, and then ask him if he's being held there.
Yeah, I would like to know that.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because sometimes,
The Joshua spirit was communicating with us. Yeah, from last time.
because sometimes I think that a spirit might be held back by something else.
Right.
Like a human that's left in their family that doesn't want them to leave.
It may not. It doesn't necessarily have to be human. Think of the Conjuring 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Or are you talking about the dark, like the shadow figure, though, or are you talking about something else beside him?
Well, like he could be held back by the creeper. Or he might be
Yeah,
held back by another resident there in the hospital.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I kind of think. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
'cause if you can somehow figure out what he is afraid of, then you can be able to use that and channel it in a way to convince him that he doesn't need to be afraid.
Yeah, that's what I would want to do first. Like, I wouldn't just straight up ask him to move on. I'd probably get to like the root of whatever it is, like you're saying, and
Yeah.
figure out how to deal with that, and make him know that he's not got to be afraid. Are you mad at the Jelly
Right.
Ranchers?
So if he can figure out what's making him afraid,
Hmm.
then um,
He's like, do not put your
Chantel.
But like, kind of like when you have like a counseling
you are not helping me out here.
Yeah.
You are not
counseling
helping me.
somebody and you find out the root of why that they do what they do or whatever, why they do
Yeah.
like what they like or they don't like what they don't like. And by the way, I have a wig on. Everybody's
Right.
got nothing. Just
Although
my head does not move, my skin does not come off.
I hate to admit it, I don't want to admit it, but what Chantel has said does have merit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I don't think that would be the case this time around.
Yeah, it could in some cases.
Yeah.
But what somebody said about that old man that was sadistic or whatever
Joshua.
could be a possibility too.
Yeah.
Like when the dots connect, you know what I mean? When you get that and you get a shadow figure, and you get a little boy saying that they're coming through and they're too afraid, and you connect all the dots. Sometimes things, the story starts to paint a picture.
Yeah. And also another thing about why it would be good to ask him is because one, a child is a lot more likely to be honest about something than an adult would.
Right.
And
Yeah.
two, by getting that answer, there may be a possibility of finding out if whatever is holding him back, if it's holding anybody else back.
He did say he's like, dude, your thing was definitely the coffee look. He's like, right now you've sold enough shit that like if the company's ready.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's good. But that's
What are
I'd
you?
like
What
to
are you
ask them if they have if they have any message for anybody that they want me to give them to before I would do it like that, like a last message for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm almost done, guys.
Not
By
a
the way,
goodbye.
so
Not a goodbye.
I'm almost done fixing
Because I've
the
actually
shirt, so I'll
had
be
that
back
happen
up.
before.
I'll be back up in a minute.
Okay.
Nick has done such a fantastic job blending in with his background this time.
Yeah, no, I can't even see him. I just see the Nick file.
Yeah.
Ow!
He's a very compassionate person.
Oh, we got a little glimpse of Nick that time around. Yeah,
And
because sometimes it's really important to try to get to the root cause of this instead of just trying to find a spirit and getting it to go on.
Nick always has to be an overachiever, always doing things too well.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thanks, Chantel.
How funny. It's okay to be an overachiever.
I'm not
It's always
trying
okay
to
to be
be,
an
though.
overachiever. Nick's laugh makes me laugh. My own laugh makes me just like curdle. I sound like, no offense to anybody, but I just sound like I'm stoned out of my gourd when I laugh sometimes.
What?
Nah.
Wait, what did you say, Rosie? Wait, say that again.
I said no offense to anybody, but I said sometimes when I laugh, I just sound like I'm stoned out of my gourd. I do. And all through high school, everyone was like, "Man, are you stoned?" And I was like, "No, I swear I'm not. I didn't inhale." I just have a weird laugh. I don't know. I just have a weird laugh.
We all
Like
do.
stupid. Huh?
We all do.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, guys, I don't usually eat on camera, but when you're stuck on a lockdown, 12-hour on a location.
Shit's always like, Nick, where's your GoFundMe tech guys? We said, did you run them off? She was asking me, where's my GoFundMe tech guys they sent me? Did you run them off?
Yeah, we're the guys that's supposed to fix your chair.
They're running late. I have no idea where they are.
Nick, how are you reading this stuff when you're supposed to?
You know what, Nick? Your attachment scared them off. That's what happened.
Don, to answer your question, I'm just sitting on the floor. I'm looking at the screen, so I'm just looking up.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I just got one more screw. I got to screw in. Oh,
well,
jeez,
before I go to bed tonight, I'll forward you that picture that Brad sent me. He did a pretty good job on this one.
He sent me something, but like I said, it's going to have to wait until I finish this.
Oh,
it might be the same thing.
That
Are you talking to Nick?
Yeah, he is.
Are you talking to Nick?
Yeah, he is.
What?
Right,
oh, her phone, this. The app thingy on there. What's it called? The Spirit Box app said Nick on it.
What? It did.
See, Nick, you're known everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much I am. That's
Yeah.
just me.
When we were in the basement, when they were in the basement, and I was on the stairs, it said Nick.
Oh wow.
Probably because you're talking about cockroaches, and the cockroach spirits come
Oh
at you.
God, the cockroaches.
Cockroach spirits be coming with the vengeance.
Oh God. Somebody
Look.
call the spirit
See? Oh, sorry.
whatever you call those things.
Right there.
Hey, Chantel, I have seen that.
Predator. Predator.
Oh man, you should have seen him crawling all over the floor at Waverly looking for the little bitty screwy log.
Yep, I remember that.
Oh man.
You were there. You were a full witness to that, Dawn.
Yes, I was.
Terminator.
Hey, there you go, Nick. There's your new job. You're going to be a pest exterminator.
No, thank you. No,
I'll
thank you.
probably, since my phone is about to die, I'll probably go ahead in 6 minutes. It'll be midnight. I'll probably just go ahead and close this out at midnight because it'll make more sense since my phone battery is about to die and it's almost midnight.
Who you gonna call? Whoever broke Nick's chair.
What happened?
Shit. Look at Rosie. Look at Chantel's comment.
Hey, I did it. I broke Nick's chair.
Oh, because you're in the floor?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. My chair is not broken. There was just something weird that was going on with it, so I'm just tightening it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Adjustable chair. Yeah.
The chair is not broken.
She wants to do a little bit more dowsing rod before we go. Some questions on there?
He lost more screws. Oh, Robert from Australia is watching.
No,
He lost more screws.
Hi, Robert.
If that's a question for you, Rosie, there you go.
You lost more screws. So much fun.
Yeah. I would definitely go with that line of questioning that I was asking you to do.
Yeah.
I really okay. Brad just sent me another one.
Oh God, I'm almost afraid to see what he's gonna. I'm almost afraid to see what he's gonna send next.
Eh,
Couple questions. Dawn, do you want to ask a question?
not,
You did so
Not
good,
bad.
sweetie.
yeah. Oh,
You did
okay.
Very good.
That is
Okay.
true figures.
All right.
Okay.
I think I
now
got
I
it
got
I
fixed.
couldn't imagine ghost hunting it at your age. You did very good.
Yeah, great job, kid.
I'm very proud of you. I wish I could have been there to meet you. You did such a good
Yeah,
job.
she was gonna try to come. Her mom was in the hospital for like the last 3 days. She was really sick. She just came home today. So she's gonna come soon and go on investigation with us. And you'll get to meet her.
Now, is this her first time doing investigation, or has she done it before?
No,
Mhm.
she's done it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think we
She
got it.
did so good.
Yeah, great
I
job.
love using the dowsing rods.
I do too.
And I like using a pendulum too.
Yeah.
All you need is a beanbag, Nick. Seriously, Robert. Oh. All right. Well, I think I got it fixed.
Well,
Don't
you know
ask.
what, Nick? Truth be told, a beanbag would probably be a lot more comfortable than these chairs that we sit in.
Oh, this
What'd you
chair's
ask?
comfortable.
What'd you say, Rosie?
I was gonna ask her. She's gonna do a couple more questions with the dowsing rods, and ask if one of y'all wanted to ask a question.
Just the ones that I had for you.
We can ask in here. Joshua, if you're in here, can you tell us if you're happy? It'd be nice if I had a battery backup.
Chantel.
That would be a big no.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see
Fine.
what-
Yes, he is a distinguished gentleman with a pasty white face.
All right. Brett sent me
Hey,
something.
what's
What
wrong
did you
with you?
send me now?
Joshua,
Yeah.
are you sad?
No, that was quick.
Okay, reset.
Okay.
Joshua, are you scared?
What is it? Hollow House? What's that called? Hollow House?
Okay.
Now
Reset.
that's a strong answer right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And it was quick too.
Joshua, are you scared of the creepy old man? Okay, reset, please. Thank you so much, Joshua, for answering the questions. Joshua, would you like to go see your mommy and daddy? We can help you do that. Are you scared too?
That's also could be who. We gotta like decipher who is he afraid of, because what if
Robert.
you're afraid of one of your parents, Joshua?
It's like
Oh no, Chantel, we are not going all Twilighty here tonight.
No,
we are not going Twilight tonight.
Yeah, that is far from what's going on right now. We
What?
cannot hold this conversation for a third show.
Find out if he feels like he's being held back by somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already
And
asked.
he said one of the parents. He said one of the parents.
One of the parents is holding him back.
No, he said the creepy
He said
old
he's
man.
afraid of one of because we said, "Do you want to go see?" But that could be his dad. Who knows? Because you said, "Are you afraid to go see your parents?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Are one of them who you're afraid of?" And he said, "Yes." Are you afraid of your dad?
What questions do you like to ask?
So I wonder if that's who the person is, or the other thing is.
What sucks about it
Is his dad there?
Do you miss your mom?
It is, it kind of sucks that it's not an easier way to really, start that off, or like, what's your name, or, right. Kind of stuff. That part sucks because the people.
I was talking to myself.
Okay, I thought you were talking to me. Do you want to go with your mom? Oh well. Let's try it one more time. Let's see. Do you want to go with your dad?
Do you want to go with your grandma?
I think that's what Jamie said.
We'll redo that one because I think they were singing.
Do you want to go with your grandma?
That'll work too. We'll have to come up with your own fucking.
Jamie said he wants to stay here.
Jamie, that's my kiddo.
Do you want to stay there?
Exclusively if these guys fuck up.
Yeah, we're looking like he might want to. He might want to go somewhere, but maybe that's his heaven. Like Waverly is Sarah's heaven.
Maybe he just doesn't want the other thing here with him.
Do you want us to get rid of the scary man? Yeah.
When I said that, he said yes. I said maybe he doesn't want the other thing here with him. Ask again, Dawn.
Do you want us to get rid of the scary man?
I can do that. That's my specialty.
Does he want to stay there?
Yeah.
Or does he want to leave?
He already said he wanted to stay there. And
But he
Does he-
doesn't like the other thing that's here.
but he doesn't like the
I was
scary
gonna ask, does he like being there aside from whatever it is that's there too?
Yeah, we already asked that.
Oh,
and
you guys already asked that?
Yeah, and
Okay.
he wants to stay there, but he wants the scary man to leave.
So if we get rid of the creepy thing, do you want to stay here?
Okay, where does the scary man? Where is he normally seen?
We plan on going up there as soon as she's done.
Oh, I got to.
What'd you say?
Where is the scary man normally seen?
The first place that I saw him was at the end of this hallway where we were sitting when we were doing this session with you guys. But I have a feeling that he went into the basement and he was the one that.
There he is.
There he is. Where have you been?
Okay, are you guys there just for the one night?
Yes, we can come back though. We can book the place.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna try to rebook the
Okay.
place. I'm gonna try to get Dawn here. Y'all can come if you want, and y'all are more than welcome.
place is huge.
I would. I mean, don't forget, I live in the same state as Dawn.
Like if y'all wanted to make it pushed out a little bit, you know what I mean? Like if y'all wanted to come, y'all are more than welcome. If you wanted to push it out a little bit for timing.
Just depends on exactly when.
Yeah. And then I could try to get Dawn here this time, the next time. Just bring
Does
your mom.
Josh have any friends there?
Huh?
Ask Josh if he has any friends
Good
there.
question. Let's ask him. Josh, do you have any friends here?
Okay, reset.
I have a question, but if you have a question, I'll let you go first and then I'll ask mine.
Well, the next question that I have is, does he feel alone?
I said no. I want to ask him if there's someone that works here that he likes.
Okay.
Is there a person that's living that you like that's here? That works here or that stays here? The reason I ask that is because there's a lot of clients that still live on this campground. They're alive.
Okay.
Does he interact with any of those clients?
Let's ask that. Do you interact with any of the clients that live here? Maybe he brings them happiness and peace.
Maybe they're
Or the other way around?
Huh?
maybe they're his friends.
Yeah,
Or
maybe
the
there
other
is
way
one.
around?
They probably bring him happiness and peace.
Or they bring him happiness?
Yeah.
Yes. That could be why he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Maybe he's protecting
And
them.
who doesn't? Who's not to say that even a descendant of his bloodline or family member couldn't still be here?
He pointed at you.
That's a
Okay,
possibility.
He pointed at you.
Does he interact with more than one people there?
Do you interact with multiple people here? Do you interact with some of the kids that live here?
There are kids there.
There are probably kids that not in the building. It's a compound. Like there's a ton of buildings around here that people still live in that have mental disabilities.
That's who he's seeing, or that is who is seeing him.
There's a bunch of people that live on this compound that have mental disabilities
That's why he doesn't want to leave.
and physical impairments as well.
Oh.
That's why he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to mention the name of the place because it might bring a bad light to some of the clients that are here or their families might get offended because of the people that still live here. That's why we're not allowed. That's one of the main reasons why you're not allowed to say the name of this place, because the guy that runs the place is very religious and doesn't want that
Right.
kind of light shed to the clients' families. Yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, I totally
Does
understand that. And I totally get that. You got to
Yeah,
respect that.
you got to respect that.
Yeah,
does
definitely.
Yeah.
Josh have any disabilities?
Does Josh have any disabilities? Let's ask
I
him.
was thinking that same question actually, Jeremy. I was going to ask that. So
That's
yeah,
a
that's a
good
good
question. That's a really good question. Josh, do you have any? Did you have any disabilities? Yes.
Does he have? Here's a question: does he have mental disabilities, like mentally?
I think I know what his disability was.
Okay, that would lead me to my next question. If it's physical disability, then
Like, I think I can see physically his disability.
okay.
It's pointing this direction. Did you lose your ability to walk? Yep,
Well,
that's what I thought. Did you lose that before you were here? That's no.
Does
So
he
maybe, go ahead. Sorry.
does he understand that the clients are not going to be there forever?
So, no. Would you want to move on with some of the clients when they move on? That's interesting.
Okay. Um. Okay, let's ask that. Has he been abused?
okay. No.
Okay.
Was
I
your
was-
disability due to your parents? That's why he doesn't want to go with them.
has he been made fun of because of his physical disability?
Well, I am so sorry that happened to
Yeah.
you. That is not right.
I know this is almost an exact question. I mean, almost the same question, but I still want to ask it anyway, because sometimes they're two separate things. Was he bullied? Oh, geez.
What question did you ask, Nick?
I asked a similar question: was bullied? Because sometimes made fun of, bullied are two separate things, if you will. But bullying can be violent. So that's why I thought I'd ask that one.
Did your accident or what led you to be unable to walk, did it happen here? No,
No,
I
it
kind of
happened with
asked
this
one
one.
question.
Happen elsewhere.
Is that the reason you were here? No. What in the world is that?
What the hell
That's
is that?
Dawn.
It's Dawn.
That was
Oh.
Dawn.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I was putting something up. Oh, no, there's the monster.
There's too many Cheetos in there, I agree. I want to ask you another question. You're trying to get your
I'm
chips.
trying to open them.
Every time you get chips, I ask it a question. He's like, I just put the chips down for you to ask it a question. What was the question I was going to ask it? Did you have a illness that led to you not being able to walk?
No.
No, all right. I'm reading your bracelets. Do you have any more questions? What are we looking at? Oh, it's the Nick's head. That's why he can't talk.
Now Donna's saying she's wrong.
I kind of want to ask
I guess what? Are you going to
who he's interacting with, if it's a male or female, young, old.
Okay, we'll go one question at a time. Then you want to ask female first? Are you interacting with a female? Do you interact with more than one person here? Yes. Can you tell me if it's a females that you prefer to interact with? No. You want to ask another question, Jeremy?
I'm getting really tired, and I'm having a hard time thinking of questions.
That's okay. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah, same with me. I know it's getting. I'm getting tired.
I'm getting tired too. I've been at the
We'll
hospital
go ahead and
most
record
of the day.
what else we find out, and then y'all can view it after it's recorded.
Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs.
Here's a question.
Mhm.
Does he feel okay with interacting with you guys?
Joshua, do you feel comfortable interacting with me and Emma?
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's when I report opens in Jackson.
That's good.
Oh, Donna has a good question, which was who was his abuser?
Unless we have a spirit box or something, we won't be able to find that out. We can ask that later with the spirit box.
Yeah.
Or ask multiple questions to find that out. It would take quite a few questions to find that out. Like, was your abuser someone that you knew and grew up with? Yes. Was it someone that was kin to you?
I think it was his dad.
He may not understand what kin is.
I don't even understand what that is.
Ask him specifically if it was his dad.
Hey.
Was it your dad that abused you? That was a yes. Sorry, I'm laughing because someone stole someone's piece of candy. They're like, "Hey, come back here with that."
Starting to steal candy.
Jason, give that baby her candy back.
It wasn't me.
No, it was Jesse.
It was Jesse.
So, did your mom let your dad abuse you? Did she allow that? Very common. Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's another reason probably why he doesn't want to go with his parents.
That's what I was.
Was he an actual patient there?
Were you a patient here? Yes, I thought so. That's probably why he feels comfortable here, because a lot of patients like to stay the last place that they were alive.
Okay. Does he understand what happened to him?
Do you understand what happened to you when you passed away? No.
I wonder if he even understands that he's dead.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
A lot.
Does he even know that he's dead?
But
Just
I don't know if I don't know if I would want a question like that to be asked because that might be really hard on him.
Right.
Are you happy the way that things are right now, Josh? And I would leave it at that if he said yes. He did not say yes. He said no.
Whoa. Okay.
So there's something he's not happy with. That's a very vague question, which could lead to many more questions.
Do you
All
like
right.
talking with us?
Here's a good one from Brad. Does he know where he is? Does he understand where he is?
You understand where you're at, Josh?
I mean, yeah, because he doesn't want to leave.
Okay.
Do you like talking to us, Josh?
Oh.
You want to call it?
Do you want to talk to Jeremy in person?
Whoa. Check that out.
Do you want to talk to Dawn in person?
Oh, okay.
And last but not least, do you want to laugh with Nick in person?
What about
Maybe
that?
sometime they'll be able
Well,
to come to you.
it looks like we have a road trip ahead of us.
Yep. It's like we're all gonna
And
have
Josh
to take
will
a trip
still
down
be
to
here.
Arkansas. What's up, Drew?
Jeremy's driving.
Hey, Kenny.
I'm always driving.
You'll probably be passing my way, Jeremy.
We'll explain that to him. So, but
Actually, I would have to
on.
come up out of my way because the way that the road was taking me is straight down to Indy and across 70.
Oh,
That's
really?
the fastest way to get there. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, there's a way we could get. I mean, I'm sure
What
we could do the same.
Start out by
Nick
asking
and I will
what
just
dates
have
they
to
have
take a bus to
available.
you.
Sorry, wait. I'm sorry. What? There were because both you guys were talking.
I said Nick and I will just have to take a bus to Jeremy.
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's some way I can get down to meet up with Jeremy the same way we did for Kansas. So, but
Yeah.
in pain
Yeah,
the gas.
You can see it with the Nick and I.
Mhm.
Nick,
Why?
Nick came right on the. Sorry,
Which
Nick came right on the.
Chantel?
Nick came right on the flying cockroaches.
We don't do that in Oklahoma or Arkansas.
Well, now, wait a minute. Chantel, there is nothing wrong with Arkansas right
Yeah.
now. I've got some personal reasons why Arkansas is
Brad
pretty
said
good
it.
right now.
I have never even been down to Arkansas.
So we're probably going to go ahead and go so we can do the rest of these floors investigation. But what we can do is find out their availability schedule and then go from there. And if y'all have a date that matches up that y'all want to pick.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely
see if they
send
can
me
do it.
information on that. I'm very
Yeah.
curious now about getting out there.
Me
See
too.
if they can
This
do it
place
at the end of
really has
August.
drawn. This place has really
Huh?
drawn me already.
See if they can do it at the end of August.
Would that work for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know.
I'll just get multiple dates because we'll have to work with everybody. So I'll just present multiple dates. It could be like, they could have every weekend in August open. I don't know. I have to ask them. I just know that they closed down last month and they made everybody from last month rebook. So I'll ask them what their availability as after today, like what dates they have open, and then I can just push those to y'all and y'all can figure out what works for y'all.
Right.
And then tell us and we can book it.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Chantel, you've lost me.
You have to place the word, read the comment, and jump on your pony, Jeremy.
Oh my goodness.
and I gotta say this back
We're
quickly
gonna
to
go, you
Brett.
guys.
Okay.
All right. Good seeing you, Rosie. Great
Y'all can
job,
stay on
Emily.
there if you want to, but
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead
Great.
We'll
Great
see you
fun.
later, Rosie.
and we'll record
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank
Have a
y'all
good
for
rest of
joining
your
and asking the questions and helping out.
Have a great rest of your investigation. Oh, it's Jason.
Bye, Jason.
Bye, Jason.
Bye.
Good seeing you, Jason. Take care.
Night.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna say bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Great
Thank you.
job tonight.
Thank you, Dawn.
You're welcome. Good night, sis.
Good job.
Now,